and you're never coming out. And these are hard to repel in too because of all the loose material from the mine dump. Now what they did is they started off on bedrock to sink the shaft. As they went down, they piled the waste material out. As it piled up around the collar, they just extended the collar up and up and up and up and kept dumping waste rock around it. So when the collar rots away or they pull the timber out, all this material sloughs in, making it very, very dangerous. Now they're mining here because we have this rhyolitic dike running along the ridge here. And what they did is they came down on the side of it, and this is the material they were mining. It's silicified, and I've got disseminated pyrite running all through it. And then of course I got phenocryst in there as well. But it's not very rich, obviously. A way that you can tell if a mine was very productive is look for an ore bin. If it had an ore bin, that means they encountered a large body of ore worth stacking into an ore bin so it could be picked up and ran to a mill. The smaller mines, they usually hand stacked it on the side, which we call high grade piles, and then they pack it down with pack mules to the mill. But I'm not seeing anything here, and this rock doesn't look that good. And you can see in the waste rock piles here where they eventually ran into this basalt right here. So I'm gonna say they didn't find anything, obviously. See, oh, there's a drill rod over there. Let's go take a look. Ooh, what's that? That looks like a drill rod, don't it? An old rusty drill rod. Look at that monk right there. Oh yeah, that's a drill rod, all right. Drill steel. Been sitting there for a long time. All right, let's see how deep this monker is. Oh, I guess that's it. Maybe 40, 50 feet max. Still hurt if you fell into it though. You can see where they're exploring up here on the edge of this rhyolitic dike. More signs of hydrothermal activity running through here. You can see the clear, distinct zone in this rhyolite. And then, of course, you have this green chloritic andesite. And you can still see little grains of pyrite in the andesite as well. Oh, look, there's a xenolith. I don't know if you can see it. Then you can see a xenolith right there. Do you see it? That's a xenolith. Just means a foreign rock in the melt. Look at that bug. Isn't that beautiful? Almost looks like chalcedony. I might take that one and sample it, see if there's anything in it. Oh, look at this exploratory shaft. I know it's plugged, but it probably goes down another. Brecciated in some areas. And then you can see an alteration zone over here. See this? Where it's been altered with hydrothermal fluids. What I want to show you is this little zone right in between here. Right there. Do you see that? This is what they were chasing. I know it looks like a lot of rock to remove just for this little tiny crushed vein. Well, this right here is referred to as fault gouge, and you can find a lot of gold in fault gouge. As this fault grinds back and forth like this, it grinds up all that material. A lot of the mineral assemblages have actually been transported over to the fault itself through a process called metasomatism, and it creates what's called fault gouge. And that's why a lot of these old timers were chasing shear zones. And yeah, I'll take a sample just to see what's in it. All right, let's keep going. And can you tell what was in this structure? It should be obvious. Take a really close look. See those? Those are cores. See where that one's been split? But that is a core. Somebody was core drilling here, and if I had to guess, that whole range over there is where they were coring. But you can see all the different cores here. Now, why is that important? Well, usually if they have cores here, they're going to split the core. They're going to keep half the core for a record, and then they're going to crush the other section of the core and check for any values of whatever mineral they're looking for. In this case, it's probably gold. So somewhere around here, there had to have been a small pilot plant